Hey, you guys, I'm back. I came back to do like another hour because I had to jump off and just doing a late night chat. It's 11 o'clock, so I'm sure it's a lot of people just chilling. Should be just chilling. We're just gonna be chilling. I'm not gonna be on here long. I see one person. I wonder if it's the Black Barbie. Um, no, because she would have said something by now. I'll just wait for people to start commenting. I see two people, or two peopleses, as I say. I don't think my notifications are going out like they're supposed to. Because people are saying they're not getting the notifications. My phone has not even gone off, so I know they haven't been sent out, but and it's been over like a minute. Wonder why I don't see no comments. Hmm. It's just a late night chat. We're just gonna be chilling. Hey, Miss Shan. So I guess the 18 people that came in here before you, I guess they're the ones that, hey, Dub JJ, kind of stay in the bushes, I guess. Oh God, look at me trying to get sleepy. The devil is a lie. I'm gonna drink me some coffee. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna exercise a little bit because I did eat some food I wasn't supposed to eat. You in the bushes? Okay. Hey, oh Lord. Exposing the truth. What you talking about? You see me. What do you see? Hey, Miss Sharon. Hey, James. Love your show. Let's get it going. Waiting on your guy, Cypress, to come in the building. I think Cypress was in here a little earlier. Exposed Neutral, what do you see? Hey, Miss Sharon. I just came in here to just chill out. Let it be a late night chat, like a open, because y'all know I probably got like another hour in me. Yep. I was looking at all of the craziness that's been going on around the area. I saw where a lady said that she had lost her husband. He got sucked up in an MRI machine. Lord have mercy. How in the world does a person get sucked up in an MRI machine and it kills them? Oh, I guess it's just some of the freaky stuff that's going on for real, for real. Like it's so much crazy stuff that's going on that it is ridiculous. Like it's I was looking at today, like it's a lot of stuff that interests me. I guess a lot of weird stuff. Like I'm so interested in like animals and their behaviors, and I call them the people of the sea, or the people, the water world, and I was looking at like I came across this. I think they was doing a promo on it, and they was talking about like how the depths of the ocean. And as you start to go further down, there's no light, and the creatures start to get bigger. And it's weird because they talk about the pressure as you start to go down further. And I was like, well, dog, you wouldn't even think that people would even try or attempt to go down like that. But I guess they're starting to talk about a little bit more. You going down that deep and it's dark and all of that. There's no light, but there are creatures down there. I wonder why they don't just let, because they've even, I guess they've gone down there and caught some. Why don't they just let life live? Like they goes down there trying to eat everything, bring it back and bother it and eat it. Okay. Over there in a couple years ago, over there in move out the way, Ranger. Move, Ranger. Move. Move. Over there in was it, I think it was over there in one of those Asian countries. Yeah, they was they was killing the monkeys and eating them. Well, they beat them to in the head and eat their brains anyways in some countries, but they was frying them. And you should see the looks on the monkeys' faces. Monkeys are closely related to humans, right? Genetically, they said that monkeys have similar DNA as humans. How in the hell could they eat that? And looking at, they have selling them on the market, and I think that they kind of banned it because they said that they was getting some type of disease eating the monkeys. That's a damn shame. I wish they had got some type of oh, Lord have mercy. I couldn't eat nothing that holler and scream and cry like a monkey does when they just beating it and stuff. I don't know how they do it to dogs. I don't like people that are cruel to animals. Dogs are domesticated, you know, and the way that they cry and stuff when they boil them alive. I remember I used to go to this nail shop, and um this guy was doing my nails, and I asked him, those are not Chinese people, they're Vietnamese. And I asked him, yeah, they sure, yeah, that's exactly what they did on Indiana Jones. Hey, Miss Keita. And I asked him while he was doing my nails, I said, do you all eat dogs? He was like, well, sometimes they have to do that in my home, but we don't have to do that now. I said, well, okay. He was like, it's no different than what they do to cow and pig. And I got to thinking about, they do say that pigs are way more intelligent than dogs, right? What up, Cypress? So I said, well, I said, why make the animals suffer though? They boil the dogs alive, and the dogs be just screaming and crying. Oh, the meat is better if you boil them alive. I said, this son of a bitch won't do my nails no more. No feelings, no, oh Lord have mercy. I wouldn't even want nothing that cried like that. That's why I don't like people that like to put people up under duress. There was a vlogger on here that was like that. Onan is a I've taken a lot of classes where I could tell when somebody is a predator. And the reason that you see me like being drastic with some of these vloggers, some of them I could laugh at. Some of them I immediately, thank you, Nonchalant, for the $5. Miss Keita, been missing y'all, but been on all y'all replay. Keep up the good, great content. Thank you so much, Miss Keita. I appreciate the support. James says, I'm not in the bushes tonight. Free or Cypress on me. Just tilt the bartender. Let's go. um because I could tell when a person is a predator. I can, like, the behavior. Onan liked to put a lot of he was mentally unstable. He was really more low down and dirty than anything. But he didn't like women. He really didn't like nobody. And it's funny, that's why he got a lot of women to do his dirty work. So when the shit hit the fan, it would be the women to go down. And that's the reason why I started working with taking their asses down too. Bitch, you got something to lose and you let a motherfucker that sit up on YouTube that ain't got shit, ho, you gonna be homeless. These women were using their jobs to get this man what he needed. And he was so smart, he knew that once he could get them to do the first thing, it's one woman gonna lose her job. I promise to God, that lady is working for a medical facility, giving out information. Okay, one working for a pharmaceutical company. Okay, and one works for the VA hospital. VA hospital. He had these women using their jobs. These women make good money, violating HIPAA laws and privacy laws. Okay. Um, and he was so smart, he understood that if he could get them to do one thing, they would be scared to ever tell him no, because he was the type to jump up on his vlog and start screaming on every rooftop. Okay, that they had used their job, so he would expose them. So he was dirty like that. You know, it's a lot of them dirty like that, but no better for them. These are old ass women in their fucking 40s and 50s. Okay. And people work hard to get what they have. And you let somebody like that put you in jeopardy of losing it. Okay. But these are the things that they had to do. But I watched him. I knew he was a predator, number one, because I knew his background was public. How come these damn women weren't looking at his background? So he was a type, he liked to put people up under a lot of stress. And it gave him pleasure. And he went and got a lot of people he felt like was weak-minded to follow him. I'd never seen anything like it before. Folks that work and pay mortgages and rent and shit every month, he was sending all up to the cookie shop. They sitting all on the cookie lot. How in the hell was that helping young Dolph? That was harassing people. But you get a lot of people that are like-minded. They're twisted like that. Okay? How in the hell was it helping young Dolph to be harassing a cookie shop? How they could never have gotten justice for him anyway, because they don't have the fucking credentials. But how was it helping him to try and create an atmosphere for somebody to go up in the cookie shop and kill them people? The folks that followed them, they working in these key positions. Them motherfuckers was just as twisted as him. So I don't give a fuck about what happened to them whores. Okay? They need to go seek and get some damn counseling. And so that's one of the reasons why it's not normal for people to just want to harass people. When folks start wanting to dig into people, I want to know this, I want to know that. No, you ain't nosy, you really twisted. With the type of information that I have access to, I don't want to know nothing about nobody if it don't come before my desk. And then it's just a job. I don't want to know who your mama is, your kids is. See, these folks be want to know who your children. I pulled my credit report the other day. I was like, let me pull my credit report again. And it's some stuff going on with my daughter right now. Somebody was receiving cancer. Well, one of my daughters their information was sold and somebody's receiving cancer treatment using my daughter's information to receive I'm not lying. Somebody was, where my phone at? It was a facility, a disability facility in Atlanta. It was called something Inc. I got it written down. I have it all, the information. And they was using my social security number to live in a facility for disabled people. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear what I'm talking about? These folks on here is twisted and they think they can't be traced. But I when they get a couple, it'll all come out. Everybody that was involved in getting information and selling it. What they do is they get your information and they buy your information from somebody that has access to people's social security numbers and stuff. And they buy it from that person, and um, that person sell it to the scammers, and the scammers sell it to these other people, oftentimes Hispanics and stuff. So, um, yeah, but all of that's coming to a head real soon too. But what they did was, okay, so this is what they did. They must know. They gotta know. They was living in some type of assistant. It's either a living facility or it was a disability. It was a facility for disabled people. And they had to pay for it or something. Anyways, they had used my information. And what they did was they hurry up. It says that there was a zero balance. So um it's gonna be interesting to see who that person was, because that facility has to give up that information on who used my social security number, and they got to. They don't have a choice. And once that person is gotten, they'll start telling who they bought the social security. It's all crumbling anyways. It's all crumbling. Yeah, they some schemers. Some of these vloggers on here was getting insurance policies, y'all. Y'all think I'm lying? Insurance policies, and people and putting insurance, using some of these girls on here that have insurance licenses, and they scheming like that, putting insurance policies on folks they don't even know. Now, in order to think that you're going to collect an insurance policy, the person, you got to know the person gonna die. If you don't know the person, how the hell you know whether they're gonna die or not? Unless you're gonna be the reason for them to die. Y'all don't know half of the stuff these folks been doing on here. Hmm. Definitely, they doing a Tim Norman. I'm telling you, they doing a Tim Norman. I'm telling you, they doing a Tim Norman. There are ways for you to check to see who has a policy on you. There are ways. Ain't nobody got no business with no policy on you, and you don't know about it. Anyways, How did we get to talking about that? Oh, yeah. Hmm. I think these folks think they're gonna get probation. These folks get ready to do some real fed time. When they finish doing what they doing, they're gonna do some real fed time. Cypress said, did I see the Alabama hitter up in here? Maybe I don't know. I think I saw it. Oh, he said the Alabama hitter up in here. What's up, the hitter? Um, what's up, the Cypress TV? I feel so goddamn good, y'all. Shit, taking time. Talk shit. Talk. You must be drunk, Cypress. And so, I was talking about the animals. I don't like to see people mistreating animals. I don't like to see people putting other people up under unnecessary duress and stress. I don't get any pleasure out of it, and I don't fool with people that do it. And it's so sad that a lot of people like to see people up under a lot of stress and duress. There's no way in the world that I could ever. That's why when Raven came into my chat, regardless of how people felt, I told them, you're not going to double team her in my chat. And those that tried to, they got blocked out of here. I have issues with people teaming up on folks. And I already know that they didn't really know what was going on. It was just because of what you feel. You're not going to team up on somebody and attack somebody and gang up on somebody just because of something that you feel. I don't play those types of games. I don't like to see people being just attacked, especially on my watch in my chat. Um, when I don't want a person in my chat, when they ain't right, I just block them. I'm not gonna attack them. I might, if a troll come in here, if I depends on how I feel, I might cuss them out. Other times, I might just say block them. But to just be attacking a person, I don't like stuff like that. You know, in my chat at all. I see, people like to take animals, dogs and stuff, and yeah, they do all types of stuff. I was thinking about um the man in Memphis. It was a man in Memphis who the neighbors had called the police on him, and that's because they could hear the dog crying every single night, just crying in pain. So the neighbors decided they could hear the dog through the wall every night crying. Well, they called the police because they told the police that they felt like he was over there abusing the dog. The dog could be heard crying and whimpering every single night. And so when the police went over there, the I don't know if they had to have taken the puppy, they had to have called a pound, but they arrested his sick ass because coming to find out, he was over there having sex with the dog, and then he turned around and confessed to it. It's really some sick people in the world, y'all. And a lot of people don't even know that they're sick because I remember when I first started working for MPD, there was this man, um, this white guy, um, had his own business, wealthy. His wife had died, and his daughter, she was not even a teenager yet. She had friends, right? And when she would talk to her friends, she would tell her friends about her relationship with her and her dad. And so her little friends knew that what she was telling them was like, no, they told their parents, they knew that it was not normal for a father to be having relations with his daughter. So, anyways, the friend's parents had filed a report. I'll never forget. The man had to be brought into sex crimes, and just like I'm as calm as I'm talking to y'all, I remember his name was well, he went on to be a major, but Wayne Williams asked him. He was a sergeant at the time in sex crimes. Do you have sex with your daughter? And the man said, "Yeah, I have sex with my daughter because I love her. My wife died, and my daughter looks just like my wife, and I love my daughter." It was just it was sick. He didn't know, but you would think he would know because he was a CEO. But that man talked. He didn't show no fear. He didn't seem sad. He just it was as if it was just normal. Like what he thought that what he was doing was just it was normal. It's a lot of sick twisted people in this world. That's why I say you cannot put people on pedestals based on money or titles, especially if they ain't got some people ain't got the character to be put on a pedestal. You don't ever know. Yeah, he was white. You don't ever know what a person's mindset is. Just like it wasn't normal for Gotti to constantly want to kill Dolph just because he was jealous of him. That's not normal. That's not what normal people do. You got to be twisted. Okay? You got to be twisted. Cypress asked, was he white? Yeah, he was white. So that's why, sometimes like with certain vloggers, and people say you being a drama queen. No, I recognize when something ain't right, and when you look at their background, if people took the time to do it, you would see. But see, some people that have tried to have things expunged off of their backgrounds, I can see expunged stuff. So I know they ain't shit, and they pedophiles and stalkers and shit like that. She said, I knew, yeah. Um, you ain't even supposed to be able to take being a pedophile off of your background, like, because you have to stay on the register. That's why I had stopped showing my grandbaby so much. Y'all know I used to be showing my grandbaby all the time because I'm so proud of her. And then I got to seeing how a lot of some of these bloggers are pedos, and I don't want to be tempting them with my grandbaby. I don't even want to get it. Okay, let me go in another direction because I'll go. I was really getting ready to say some real mean. Uh, I had almost had a temper tantrum just thinking about it. Jay Tatum says Gotti was playing chess and Dolph was playing checkers. What Gotti playing now? Cause he up on what is he playing now? Dodgeball? Cause he's scared he gonna go to jail. So he playing dodgeball now. Cause it seemed like to me that chess table done been kicked over. How you sitting up talking about somebody playing checkers and somebody playing chess? That was a damn man's life. That motherfucker didn't have no right to kill that boy. If Gotti was supposed to be a success, what is wrong with people? Dolph was a human being. That fuck nigga didn't have no business trying putting them boys up to go kill that boy. Uh Gotti had his own success, supposed to have had his own success. He was a rapper himself. He supposedly was making money. He didn't have no right to have them boys to go and kill their boy just because he was jealous of him. He posed no threat to his life. Okay. He said, let him explain it to me. Because I get mad when I feel like people trying to justify somebody killing somebody for nothing. He said, let him explain. I'm waiting on you to explain. Chocolate, you want to come up? They said I scared him. I hope I didn't scare him away. I hope I didn't. I didn't mean to scare him away. Oh, okay. He said he's driving. Okay. What's up, Cypress?
Know what's going on, y'all? What's popping tonight?
You must be drunk.
No, I'm chilling. I'm just tripping out the comments.
Mm.
Wait, Jay Tatum, you kind of right in the sense I agree with you to a certain extent, but they gonna get on your ass over here. Hey, that's what these women over here. They don't be, hey, man. They gonna get on your ass over here saying that. So you gotta really pick and choose. If you really want to go down swinging with some of this shit, or just leave it to yourself. Cause you ain't gonna win over here with this shit, dog. You ain't gonna win with that shit trying to pull it. Not over here, but I agree with you to a certain extent, though. You're right. But yeah, what's
so,
going on,
so,
y'all?
so, so what is he playing now? Dodgeball?
I mean, I can't really just say he playing. He just moving around. He just moving around enjoying himself, man. Where?
And you don't seem to be enjoying yourself to me when you scared to walk in your own house. You scared of your shadow. Now the
Well,
man said that. I ain't making it up. That ain't
well,
no
we,
way to live.
we all heard it, but I know he said he got security out. I'm a dog.
And
Said
he's scared of them too. He said the dogs and the security be there. And he'll go check into a hotel. It's something wrong with that. He's scared the dogs gonna eat him up.
no, them dogs ain't gonna eat him up. Gotti did too much of Dolph said too much. Their ass was just sensitive. Hey man, I don't. You know what? I don't know, man. No, I don't know. No, I don't think he. I don't know. I think he know that they he know what coming. But will it stick on him? Who knows? We just gotta wait and see.
Well, they said CMG paid for them lawyers
Well,
and
yeah,
made them payments.
to the Lord. Well, yeah, they got him did the right for that.
Yeah, but why would he allow his company to pay for the lawyers of the hitman of Young Dolph? If that was just something his brother did, why would he do that? According to y'all, Juke had his own company and his own money.
Yeah,
So
he had it on. Yeah, he had it on management company,
why
but
didn't he pay for it out of his account?
I don't know. That's something you gotta ask them too about. That's something only they would know.
Okay. Well, I ain't gotta ask him because I know. I mean, it is what it looked like.
You think it is what it look like?
It is what it looks like. Hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. That was crazy. I think that I don't know. Now that part didn't make sense to me. I gotta keep it 100.
And Cypress. So if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a dog. It's a barracuda, right?
It damn sure ain't a mongoose, that for sure. But I don't know what they were thinking about doing.
And here's folks ain't just write checks. CMG, they have accountants and stuff. All that money has to be accounted for.
Yeah.
So you think Juke paid for some lawyers without Gotti's knowledge? He couldn't even go and write a check out.
I ain't gonna say he went without his knowledge. I ain't gonna say he didn't know. I think I think it's what I think. I think he like, hey, bro, look, just don't let none of this shit lead back to me. Whatever y'all got going on, keep me out of it. Bang, y'all go around and try to pay for the lawyers. The company bank account, which don't make no goddamn sense to me. You got all that head, all head, some bitch, you need to be using it.
Yeah, but why we don't let it lead back to me? Why not just say I don't want no parts of it? I ain't paying for no lawyers. I don't want this. Don't do this. I don't want no parts of it. That's y'all. What he pay for the lawyers for?
I don't know. And that was, I don't know.
Hmm. Okay.
Now, when they read that out in court, I damn near passed out. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how would they do some dumb shit like that? I was, yep, this is coming.
That's true, Tony P. He said you can't say that when it's your be. He said he knew that the MLs was moving for him. Absolutely. And Rose says, what I don't get is why Dolph helped Juke when his own brother wasn't messing with him at all. Point of time. All that makes no sense whatsoever. So, who really was upset at Dolph the most, right? Because I don't think it was Juke.
I don't know. That didn't make sense to me. What? Uh, Emerald, what poppin'?
You think Angela done moved on with her life?
She should.
What you mad at Angela for?
I ain't mad at her. She should go on with her life. I don't know, Emerald. I did not. Stan G probably be he probably be asleep. Hopefully. But anyway. No, cause she don't fit anyway. She just got a nice face and all that, but she don't really fit.
What he like? What kind of girls he like? Ghetto girls?
Yeah, he like the man, he like them hood rats, man. But he can just smash him and find a little something. They be happy,
Hmm.
you know, cause they ain't used to that. And bam, they go do whatever it is you want them to do. Cause that's what
He
they
got tired of buying all them bags for Angela, huh?
yeah, get you a gal that ain't used to having none that's from the ghetto, buy a little something, and she gonna be ready to jump off the cliff now.
Hmm.
Probably gonna mean more to her than it ever mean to you.
Well, Angela seems like she done moved on.
That's her best out. She don't fit in no way.
Well, he never should have went over there messing with her.
Uh, yeah, but I don't think the industry should have gave him what he wanted. Yeah,
Well, you can tell that it was contractual.
right. Because it
But she
wasn't.
said she would not have chosen to end it. So evidently, the contract was getting ready to expire, and she
Right.
had feelings for him.
Yeah, and they weren't gonna renew that contract because it really didn't do nothing industry wide. So that's why they never knew the contract. The industry know what they're doing. But see,
Well,
if it,
I'm sure he got a lot of money going out. You know, he had to pay, make sure his artists get some money, and he have to spend a lot of money on advertising for Glorilla, and he have to pay to keep people's mouths closed. So,
he just bought that new lamb on how long that's gonna last.
and then I'm sure all the security he have around him costs the most of it all.
Yeah. Okay, you gotta secure your mama and they cars the wrong shit and all that. Hey Tracy, but no, he mainly like them hood chicks, man. They a little bit more cheaper than Angela. You ain't gotta go buy all these bags, shoes, and all this crap. Get something a little bit more cheaper. Go to the hood. I buy her a little scuffler and she gonna be happy the days long.
Cyrus, that's not nice.
And you ain't trying to be nice. You trying to be you trying to do what works in the best interest of you. But get what? Angela used to the lifestyle. He ain't gotta go buy her the bags. And, yeah, she got her dad to go buy all the bags first she want. But the gal in the ghetto, she ain't used to that. You go get her a little scuffle of like 5 bands. She gonna be happy with this. She been eating ramen noodles all her goddamn life. And, and so it ain't nothing that you tell her to do. She ain't. Cause get what? She ain't never had nothing.
Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy. Cypress, you twisted.
Hey, I done seen it.
I saw. I want to play that video Alabama Hitter put up. But that was a. I like that video, the one he put up earlier. James Scott said, "Cypress know the game. I give that." Well, that's why women got to know their worth. But there is no way in the world, if I was ever any woman that had seen the way he gifted Angela with all of that stuff, I wouldn't take nothing less.
Man, listen.
I think he had to
What?
make some cuts. And Angela was a bill.
Listen. Angela, I can see Angela having a gripe because she come from a different culture, different life. But a woman from the ghetto, she that ain't never had nothing, and you go buy her some. Oh yeah, she finna go to the penitentiary, belt, cause she ain't never had nothing.
And
For
that's
me,
where she need to go. If she willing to go to the penitentiary, hey Alan, is she willing to go to the penitentiary just because a man buy her a damn hamburger? She need to go right now because she a
no,
danger to society.
but no, that's how they think, man. Like get the get what? They gonna go get the woman that ain't used to nothing. Guess guess who having majority of the kids now? The little youngers in the hood that ain't used to nothing. And these niggas had to feel they would offer nothing.
Mm-mm.
It's sad, women. I know. I know some of y'all cussing in the comments. I know it's sad, but it's true. You
What's
see
true,
that?
Cypress? I missed that.
I said these niggas in the hood got these little young girls and they never had nothing, putting all these babies in them and had to feel they was there. I know y'all in the comments cussing me out, women, but it's the truth. We see it every day.
Well, it ain't good to do stuff like that. You have to read what you saw.
I'm
These
scared.
are these are girls that some of them probably been troubled. They never had a man to tell them that they, love them. And what they do end up doing is they start making these girls hard and mean and stuff like that as they get older.
Yeah,
People don't need to take advantage of people. It's not right to take advantage of people just because you can. I'm gonna tell you something that I do. I used to do it. I don't do it now because I don't have time to be bothered with people. When I used to I used to always play naive to see how far. That's how you're able to size people up when they think you dumb. To just see how far a person would take it. That's how I was able to see how slimy they was. Oh, she naive. I'm gonna do this. I was able to size them up quick. Why you don't call me? You don't answer my phone calls, bitch. I don't deal with people like you. Then they think you crazy. If you see a good person, what you're supposed to do is because um, good people are extinct. People have turned people so mean and cold because they try to take advantage of a person's good nature. They go, "Oh, that's a fool. I wonder if I can bump their head." That's the reason why I try to act as crazy as I can act. I don't now because I don't fool with folks like that. That make me act crazy.
but you know what I learned? And them women that like that come from there, them women can be scary as hell if you ain't careful. 'Cause
Yeah, they'll lose their mind.
got
Listen, you talk
they
about these
mug
girls giving these men. First of all, they've never seen a man be a man. So what they do is they say, "Well, I gave him this, I gave him that." He'll sis it, cause what man want to sit up and for have a girl give him everything? Use a bitch. And so these folks ain't raising their sons and stuff upright to stand on their own so that they could hold their families up. I want to give me a gal. They don't even make them. I see women be real hard on their daughters, but they'll sit up and keep a titty in these damn boys' mouths, making them sorry.
Talk to him.
I want somebody to love my son like me. She ain't told her son he got to get his ass up and take his finger out his ass and his thumb out his mouth and get him a damn job. But she'll stay on the neck of a girl because men have dogged her out, and so she'll dog her daughter out. Daughter been working since she was 16 years old, working hard. And will make the daughter, you can give John buy him some tennis shoes. And he 18.
Well, I'm gonna give him cut him across the goddamn head. Give him something, man. Yeah, man, it's a cold game. Yeah.
That's why I don't fool with damaged women. Damaged women will mess up their
Fifteen.
daughters, and they not loyal to other women. They will hurt another woman. They want to see other women go through the stuff that they've gone through. Shit, you knew you didn't have but two damn teeth in your mouth anyway. Nobody told you to stay with little Rufus, and he knocked them two out. Hell, you didn't never have but two. So you want to see, you be wanting stabbing your friends and stuff in the back, talking about your friends. If you think they have a life a little bit better than you, they want to
Mm.
see every other woman dogged out. That's why Onan was able to do what he did. He had hurt women following him.
Shout out to the hurt women. That y'all need Jesus. Yes, Lord.
She thinks she's something to keep her under duress, under stress. I don't forget stuff. What I've tried to do is I've tried to get better. Because I was real bad about their revenge.
See, men, some men is they prey on the hurt and battle women because the hurt and battle women they looking for love and to be. A lot of people ain't never been accepted by their own goddamn people, so they looking for anything pretty much to sound good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You said a lot. Say that again, Cypress. You said they did what now?
A lot of the women be looking for love in there, so they fall for anything to
But they
sound
haven't had
good.
anybody, no man to ever tell them that they love them. Some of them don't even know who their damn daddies are. They don't even know. Some of these folks, I don't mean no harm, but y'all know I got to be real, right? I don't know how not to be real. Some of these damn folks, these kids, unfortunately, don't even know that it takes a man and a woman to procreate. And that's the truth. They don't even know they're supposed to have a damn daddy. All they ever saw was their mama pregnant every year, and they never saw a damn man.
No,
So
cause
when they get talk about you got a daddy, what's that? They don't even know what a fucking daddy is. It
yeah,
takes a man and a woman to get pregnant. No, it don't. My mama always pregnant. I ain't never seen no man. They don't even know because
see,
she's steady getting pregnant, and they ain't never seen no man because the men come when they sleep and be gone before they wake up.
yeah, yeah.
And
And
all
it's
they know is when they mama had one baby, she get pregnant with another one.
right, nigga that took her to Av cab or something for her. Had a field there, dropped her and clean back on. And some of these folks who that you be saying like they don't know they dad. Sometimes man, they dad can be walking right past them. They don't even know it. Them people be knowing that they done met with this woman and knowing these kids are there. They walk right past them. Look at that. I done seen this type of shit. It's a cold game, y'all. It's a cold game. Hit the like button, y'all. We
He said,
preaching it
hold on, he
tonight.
said, if you dated GP and around my second cousin Pig on Macmillan, you definitely not no spring chicken. I have no business with Pig, but his dad, LMG Nightmare, long live train.
Mm.
Who is GP?
GP. What he say? Oh, who is GP? And that again said, pick up the phone.
I don't know where it's at. I tell him I'm gonna try to find it.
Who is GP, sir? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you talk about Patrick?
yeah. I'm meddling that goddamn.
Patrick was not a bad person. I don't know what he tricked y'all into believing, but Patrick was not a bad person. He did little sneaky stuff as far as he was a slick womanizer, but he was not a bad person.
Man, shout out to the woman now.
Y'all, these folks be letting people trick them. Patrick was not. He was. I can't remember a time Patrick ever raised his voice at me ever.
But that's because he raised his voice at you. That don't mean he raised his voice at no women and put them in their damn place. Now he GP for a reason. Now we don't act like we know. Goddamn,
That's not even his persona. I never witnessed that. I've never witnessed that.
okay.
And we had more fun. And me and Patrick had a lot of fun. He's naturally funny. He's just a real cool dude. He real laid back. It ain't even in him to be arguing and fussing and stuff like that. That's not him at all.
I don't like arguing and fussing with women either, cause I think it would be best to go get some more goddamn women. I'm gonna argue with you. Yeah.
He said spring chicken. I never said I was. I got a daughter that'll be 30 in a few years.
How does it feel to almost have a 30-year-old?
Oh my God. I don't know. I don't it just I just thank God. I pray for them constantly. And I thank God that they're turning out to be wonderful young ladies, patient with my grandbaby. And um my daughters are so independent. As far as when I say independent, I'm talking about as far as taking care of themselves. They're just really good girls. And I thank God for them.
Amen. Somebody in the door.
Be quiet, shit. Hold on, who said that? GP. Who was that? That was in. Who said that? Was that you, Big Pressure?
Nah, there wasn't big pressure at first. He came behind me. Somebody. I guess this person got to be from South Memphis.
And he said, and around his second cousin on McMillan Pig.
Uh-huh.
I ain't never been around a black youngster. He talking about Pig. He talking about black youngster. I ain't never been around black youngster. I've been around his mama. I'm older than black youngster. Quite a bit older.
Shout out to Memphis, man. Shout out to Memphis.
Oh, he said gangster Pat is a very caring person. He is a caring person. He is. I never listen. Listen. The first time I talked to him, I talked to him. I remember the first time I talked to him. Look at me telling my business. I done had some wine though. I remember I talked to him. We talked um what we supposed was it after the interview? I interviewed him. That was my first time seeing him, meeting him. I remember after the interview, he was just sitting there. He's real quiet, and he was just sitting there. I was like, "Well, thank you for the interview." He was just sitting there, and he was like, "Yeah." And so then he was like, "I like it. I like your blue nail polish on your fingernails." I said, "Thank you." I was like, "Well, I told him when the show was gonna air, and he was like, okay." He just sitting there looking at me. And so then I was like, "Well, do you know how to get out? Do you need me to walk you to the front door?" And he was like, "You can." And he just sat there. I was like, "Well, shit, I don't know what else to do." He's just sitting here. And so then finally he started talking again. He started talking, and then we didn't talk no more after that. And then we didn't talk no more after that. Then we ended up talking again. I don't know. I don't know. He called me and said something about the show was. I think this was after the show or something like that. And then he called me, and then we ended up having a conversation. We talked for like 3 hours, and then he was like, "Well, I hate to get off the phone, but I'm getting ready to do a show." I was like, "I wish you had. I didn't know that." He was like, "I know." He was like, "Well, I'm getting ready to do a show, and I'll be going on in about an hour, so they telling me I gotta get off." I was like, "Oh, okay." But he had kept me on the phone. All he had to say was, "I need to rehearse because I gotta do a show." But it was just he's a deep thinker. He's very methodical. And that was one of the things I liked about him, like him being like a deep thinker and just being real cool. He was just a real cool. He was just easy to talk to. And I think that's why now we could be really cool.
For sure. That's what's ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it ain't no wrong with being cool. Anytime, I'll show out with him and block him. I remember he told me, he was like, I used to act up with him so bad sometimes. He was like, "Remember that time I was supposed to come and wash your car? And then you quit me." I was on my way. He said, "You quit me before I could get there." I said, "Yeah, I remember that. I always quit him." But it was just childish, being silly. I
Yeah.
was more silly than anything. And he allowed me to be silly. He wasn't all crazy and abrasive because I would block him and then call him and talk to him. And he would be so cool. He was like, "Well, I tried to call you. You got me blocked." I was like, "Yeah, I know. And I'm not going to unblock you. I want to call you and talk to you until I'm not mad no more. And then I'll unblock you." That's just silly stuff. But I was able to have fun with him like that.
Sorry, ladies, don't try that with me. It's gonna be a different outcome.
We had fun. He blocked me one time too. I had a fit. Oh my God, I had the biggest fit.
How
He
you
said,
gonna
"Now you see how it feels."
Oh man, you gotta take it just like he took
No, I couldn't take it. I showed out. I cussed him out. I was really acting up.
it.
He tried to do a me.
Mm-mm.
Hold on, let me find my phone so Steven can call in. Cypress, you already know Steven wanna. That's why I say he was real cool and lighthearted. Because most men, they take stuff too seriously. I like to have fun.
Well, me too, man. You gotta live life, man. You only gonna live one time. You only gonna die one.
I like to show out and be spoiled and then be back to normal. Says Gangster Pat was at this party I was at last night. Was he? Well, I'm glad he was there. He needs to get out more. He's so reserved. He needs to get out more, and he's very talented. So I would love to see him. I remember when, and then he never did it. He said that I always quit him before he could ever get started. I remember he kept saying he was supposed to write a song called the Tamara song that was gonna be my intro. He said, "Damn! Every time I got started writing a song, you would say you didn't work. I would say I don't want nothing you got. Blah 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 blah." My mama said to me, "You should be ashamed of yourself to act up with that boy like that." I remember he said, "Tamara, I don't think out of all the years I've been alive, I ain't never met a girl as spoiled as you. You worries the hell out of me." But he couldn't stay away.
He could stay away if he wanted to.
Huh?
He could. He could have if he wanted to.
He didn't want to. Hold on, I think I found it. He a cool cat. I would love to see people pay more homage to him.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
I would like to see people pay more homage to him because, he's one of the pioneers in Memphis. I just don't think that they did him right, and he was very honest about like, um, signing bad deals and stuff. And he's a lyricist. He's just really talented. So I would like to see people pay homage to him like they should. You know, he's so quiet and laid back. I don't think he. I mean, he might write a little something on his page, but he's not gonna say much. That ain't the charger. I found the phone, but I think I took the charger out to the car, so I can't even turn the damn phone on. Oh, she said Project Pat.
Shout out to, shout out to the great Project Pat.
James says very deep thinking, and I can see y'all together. Me GP was 86, 89. Dirt dogs, very humble brother. And if you're in the bushes, Pat, get at me, my friend. I remember he came here one time. I told y'all about that time when we first started talking. He was sitting over at my seat. He taught me how to edit. Like he taught himself how to edit. He liked to do videos and stuff. Like he's more I tried to get him to get more into like behind the scenes. He's good with documentaries and stuff like that, training himself on that. So he he was showing me a video that he had just edited. And he was like, "Look at this video on my phone." We was sitting over in my studio, right? So as he gave me the phone, a girl sent him a message. The message came through as I was looking at the video. The message came down right in front of my eyes. She said, "I love you, Pat." I said, "Oh, hell no." I had to keep my cool. And so he didn't know what I was doing. I clicked the message. Shit. I had the phone in my hand. And I started looking at all the messages. She was constantly telling him she loved him. She loved him. So I was like, dog, I was looking at a message. He had been messing with that girl a little bit. Because the messages went back I went all the way back like for months. He had been communicating with her a little bit. And so he was like, he says, "Yep, he could play every instrument. He can. His dad is a musician. His dad is a musician." So he was like, "Why are you so quiet?" I didn't say anything because I was like, we just really started talking. I don't want to really act a fool like I want to. So I said, "Well, I gotta be honest with you. I just saw um a girl send you a message." I said, "I saw where that girl was commenting on your posts and stuff a lot. And now this girl sending you messages talking about she love you." I said, "And I read your messages." I said, "So you've been dealing with that girl." Anyways, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is right here is one of the things that really made me like him. Maybe it was a game. I realize now, like, cause that's been like man, that was like some years ago. Yeah, his dad was in the movies. His dad was in the Blues Brothers. His dad was in the Blues Brothers, I think. His dad was in the Blues Brothers or something. His dad played for all of the Stax artists. What's up, Chattown Finest? Chattown Finest asked me why I don't speak. Chattown Finest, I speak to you every time you come into this chat. If I don't
Yeah,
speak to you, it's because I don't see you.
that's right. Shout out to everybody coming out tonight and hanging out with us, man.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I could talk about Patrick and I now because Patrick and I are not, we're friends. Like we're not together. It's a friendship. So, you could laugh about stuff now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with that. I'm, I'm cool with a free. I'm cool with a free exes. So
I was a little mad at him because I had not talked to him. So I reached out to him and yeah. And we have a mutual friend. I was like, if you talk to him before I do, tell him I want to do another interview. So he called me. He was like, I said, I want to. He called me. He was like, hey, um, we ain't talked in so long. And then he said some more stuff. I was like, yeah, because I was reaching out to you because I want to do another interview. So my friend, see, I was mad at him. My friend said he was like, yeah, I told her we hadn't talked and I missed talking to her. She talking about an interview.
oh man.
So that's a lowdown.
That sound like y'all gonna always bump head, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Make them fresh up there.
So you know what I did? I blocked him, but I'm gonna unblock him though.
Oh man, they
Yeah, I'm
go.
unblocking. I kept him blocked long enough.
Uh, why do y'all women do this?
Chocolate says she need a snack.
I don't be knowing even when they blocking me because I ain't gonna talk to them long enough anyway.
Cypress, you need to get you a woman. He said, "Have we seen the Alabama?" Yeah, that was bomb. I'm getting ready to pull it up right now.
What? Come on, Alabama hit the video. He
Yeah,
just
that video was
I
bomb.
I told him he need to make him $1 million doing this shit. He in the wrong, bro.
He a
You in the
good
wrong
editor,
position, bro.
and he knows how to make logos.
Yeah, he cold with it, man. He
He
cold
made a
with it.
logo for me.
We got a couple of for me. Appreciate you. After I watched that video he did earlier, I called him. I said, man, look, you in the wrong business, man. You gotta make you a couple of M.
No,
Yeah.
you're not blocked, Doc 10. Why you say that?
Oh, Doc, he said he's blocked.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On the hard thing, got an Alabama, you can add next say.
Oh, nah. What's the word? It's your boy, the Alabama Hitter, and you are not tuned in to Hit Squad TV. Off the rip, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell on the side to be notified on each and every time we decide to slide that way.
That
What's up,
way.
squad? We are back in Memphis. Yeah, man. We're back in Memphis, and this is a topic that I have been going over on the live stream with the squad not too long ago. And basically, you know, with me just jumping down a rabbit hole on YouTube, we come across something else that made me scratch my head and said, man, a lot of this anger toward the people that eradicated young Dolph may be misdirected. Yeah, man. So y'all lock in with me and we're going to get to the brass tacks of this whole situation. It's your boy Hitter. Now check this out. We talked about this on live stream a time or two about the fact that Justin Johnson's last two music videos were of substantially higher quality than what we've known Straight Drops videos to be. You know, you had your average video, 30 dudes in the background with firearms waving them, saying all willy-nilly. Shout out to the Trullers. And you got Straight Drop up front rapping. They may have a nice car in the video or something, but there's nothing to write home about. The video quality is nothing to write home about. And, as things started to heat up in the city of Memphis between, the two entities that are banging heads and have banged heads in the city of Memphis for the last, I want to say, 10 years, Straight Drops videos start to get a crazy upgrade in quality. The quality of the video, the items in the video, the people in the video are substantially higher quality than what we've seen. Perfect example.
I have to finish this paper. I'm swamped. No one told me college would be so...
What happened?
It's gonna come back.
Okay, so when he play the music, I'm gonna have to mute it. I'm talking about if he play the songs.
He didn't play the song, man.
Okay, I think he did with JoJo Splat.
Yeah.
I don't see how nothing like that could ever be monetized, but they might have a claim on it because they standing
You
out
see what I mean?
on the street.
The edits, the transitions, the cut scenes, everything is crispy. The frames per second, the video is absolutely flawless. That's a long way from the videos where we see him and his partners popping out like this.
Drop PB down the block, he don't know how to start. Crew to keep on walking them downhill.
That boy said he wasn't even no rapper.
He ain't. He suck.
See what I mean? Shout out to JoJo Splat. If y'all want to check out that masterpiece, it is titled Free Straight Drop. Yeah. So yeah, the quality went up exponentially. You know what I mean? And it leaves one to ask themselves, who paid for these videos? If we find out who paid for these videos, then we may have a better vantage point to who was truly involved in this whole ordeal. You know what I mean? Now, shout out to Big Homie G, but Big Homie G is not a CMG artist. We know that Big Homie G is signed with Endless Records, which makes one think, did Endless have anything to do with this? You know what I mean? So that's been my stance for a minute. I've been told that I was reaching, amongst other things, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. And then I seen this video right here. Yeah, I'll check this out.
Yeah, I'm more Endless.
On top of Endless.
It's
So
really like I ain't really just, this is like a major independent label. It's like
Sure.
Nah,
that's why I asked. I know exactly
yeah.
who y'all are. Now you guys that label is famous for signing people like Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Big Homie G.
Yep.
So did y'all like came up together?
Yeah, we from the same, like, we from different hoods, but like, you know, it was small. Memphis ain't that big. Like, we all know each other, like, growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we from like different hoods and shit like that.
So how'd you end up getting signed with Endless?
Shit, working. My songs and shit was getting hot. Like, my shit was getting hot. Like, I remember before I won signed, I would tell him to sign me. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna fuck with you. So keep working." Then one of my songs had popped. I double back. He like, "Yeah, come on, let's go rock out."
Just like that.
Yeah.
You literally talked your way into a deal.
Yeah, this Unc though, like, he been around though. Unc been having money.
You could see
Yeah,
what
yeah,
kind of
been
work
fucking
he was
Unc.
putting in.
Y'all got to interview him. He been having money and shit. Like,
If he do interviews,
No, he'll do one. He'll do one for me.
Okay.
He'll do one for
in
me.
his head.
Okay. All right. So look.
Zebo, can't forget Zebo. You know.
No, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
Zebo,
yeah.
No, that's double big homie.
I got big homie. That's big bro.
6'10", motherfucker.
Now listen. Hey man, y'all can say I'm reaching. Y'all can say I'm speculating. Because at one point, I assumed that Unc had to be none other than Big Jook. But y'all just seen what y'all seen. And y'all remember what y'all heard, right?
You told me about meeting with your half-brother Justin about a week or so after the murder of Adolph Thornton Jr. Is that right? Yes, sir. You told me at that time that he gave you a car. Is that right? Yes, sir. You told me at that time he also gave you his cellular telephone. Is that correct? You told me that, or did you tell me that afterwards you used that cellular telephone at his request? Yes, sir. Did you describe to me a scenario in which you would place one phone up to another while Justin was on another phone for the benefit of his parole or probation officer?
He was called to get somebody's number, and I would put my phone down on the bed, and I would put somebody else's phone like that.
And you told me about the times that you did that. Is that correct? And you also described times not just with the probation or parole officer, but also with an individual known to you as C. Mm-hmm. Is that correct? Yes, sir. And you now know that individual to be Cornelius Smith. Is that right? And you described to me, and you turned this phone over, and in it were text messages with this individual as C. Is that correct? Yes, sir. And some of these text messages, some of what you witnessed, was conversation with regard to money that Justin would be getting to see. Is that correct?
He asked for money. Yes, sir.
Asked for money. Yes, is that correct?
Yeah. He asked for money for somebody else.
And that somebody else was referred to as Unc. Is that correct? Yes, sir. Okay, so this would be money that C asked for from Justin that Justin was going to get from Unc. Yes, sir. Is that correct? You described all that to me. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this Unc though, like, he been around though. Unc been having money and shit.
No, he'll do one for me.
Okay.
He'll do one for
in his head. Yeah.
Shout out to D Moolah, man. D Moolah is doing his thing, been doing his thing.
Who is D Moolah?
You know,
is that Straight Drop's best friend?
I love his music. D Moolah just confirmed that. You know, in his head. He's also referred to as Unc. And we know the tight-knit relationship that Endless has with none other than the good old boys at CMG. Rest in peace to Big Jook. So, one could say I'm reaching, but man, this look crazy to me. It looks absolutely crazy, and y'all gonna have to let me know. Have we just found out who Unc is, or have we always known? You know, and I'm pretty sure we're in the right neighborhood. And with the trial of Hernandez Govan looming near, we're gonna see exactly who Unc is. I guarantee you that, because Quick gonna tell everything and then some. But with that being said, this your boy the Alabama Hitter. And if y'all still rocking with me, consider subscribing to the channel. I already know you to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Rock out with the squad, man. That's my time. I'm gone.
This has been your boy, the Alabama Hitter. And if you're still rocking with me and you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, fam. Hit the subscribe button.
Shout out to the. What happened to Cypress? I guess he jumped down. Shout out to the Alabama Hitter. You definitely been sleeping on Hitter. Dr. Yen says they love calling Memphis small. It's the 29th largest city in the U.S. James Scott says the industry is pushing this new drill rap on the YNs to promote death in the youth. Turn Alive. Is it Turn Alive? Each other, shaking my head. Yeah. Neo says hidden definitely made it. That was a good video. Yeah, that was the visual on it was awesome. So what y'all think about the video? But I told y'all a guy called in one time and asked me why don't I ever talk about all of the things all of the good things that In This Head is doing in the community if I didn't holler. I wish I remember what video that was, and then shortly after that that same guy started harassing me, calling me, sending me nude pictures and stuff like that. They probably know who he is by now. Says, I honestly think it was a reach, misdirection. Nah, it was a collaborative effort. I gotta keep it a stack. They say Memphis small because we damn near know everybody. You can get to a person. I think what do they call you? Like one remove from a person. Everybody, you know, somebody that can get you in contact with somebody that you don't know. Something like it. It goes something like that. Because you know some people that just know everybody. I don't know how they do it. You say, yeah, I know them, such and such, such and such. Oh yeah, I know his. You know, some people like that. They just know everybody, but those are just like people. They're more like not people, but more like people. I want to say people, a people's person. Yeah, 6 degrees of separation. Yeah. Cause see, I'm not one of those people that will know everybody because I'm more shy and reserved. So the only way I'm gonna get to know somebody is if they seek out trying to get to know me, honestly. And if they try to get to know me and find out stuff about me behind my back, then they cut off anyways. And then now I'm scared of them.
Yeah, I'm back. That's all so messed up. But yeah, Steven, yeah, they were signing through Juke Management. That's why I got it on Promote. A lot of them that signed through Juke Management. But yeah, that would be Moolah. That was finesse homeboy to finesse broke in his house, took all the shit and helped him look for it.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. Also, if you want, I would like to support the channel. You could hit up the Cash App or the Super. Thanks. Some people told me they sent me Cash App. My phone been that phone been dead, so I haven't had the opportunity to see if they have. But I appreciate. They said it. Somebody said that yesterday. The phone hadn't been on since yesterday. So what you think of the video, Cypress?
Which one? One Hill did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all of them is they call all of them. Oh, I'm gonna keep 100.
Mm-hmm.
Head is it's a little more attached to that I just say that it's a little bit more complicated than what it looks. It's a little bit more attached to that, to be honest. But yeah, if you know, you know. But
here it says he had to mute Straight Drop's music because he's getting paid for it now. He said, "How did Straight Drop get a distribution deal from behind bars?"
how many artists signed through drug management company? Layla Samia was one of them.
Mm.
Boogie is a artist that signed through drug label. Layla was one of them. I don't know about I think Big Papa might have been one of them. Cause Druk kind of pushed him a little bit hard. If you notice, Gotti don't promote them like that. If they don't come directly through CMG, he don't even promote them like that. And they come
Well,
through Druk.
he went out there giving Layla Samia a car.
Well,
like she was signed to CMG. He said, "We that Layla, we got money to make."
Hey, well, ain't no telling what she did for the car, you know. Hey man, some of them do something strange for a piece of chain around her.
Thank you, Chattown Finest.
Well, yeah, but that's how he moved though. That's how Gotti moved. He don't really just promote them like that. They come through with your commander. Well, I don't know, man, but like he don't really like touching them if they don't just come straight through him.
But I don't understand what you mean. Okay, so they signed to Juke Management Company, but still they have to be signed to a record label. They signed to CMG. But I
Yeah,
don't
but
think Layla has ever
yeah.
said that she was signed to CMG, which is weird because Gotti went giving her why he go buy her a car and stuff.
Because she probably did something strange for a piece of chain. I ain't never heard the woman sneeze, let's know thing. Let me say, be honest. But like a lot of them, he don't promote them like Big Papa and decent. But like, God, it don't really
Do
just
he
promote
promote
them.
Black Youngster?
He ain't even promoting. All the people that he promote, they make him good money. Like Glorilla, he'll promote Bag, ESTG, people like that. But he mainly promote artists that make him good money. If you ain't gonna make him good money, he ain't pretty much gonna promote it. I know it sound weird, but that's just how he do it, business.
That don't sound right, Cypress. Who is I am 10% signed to? Because he be doing shows.
He was like he signed through Juk. I think he signed through Juk Management, and I think he's
Nah,
supposed.
he's supposed to sign through CMG. Then supposedly he won the rigged up challenge.
But they don't do nothing with them. God, they don't promote them. They don't do. Well, I know why they don't do it, but yeah, but his mouth is the reason why they don't just deal with him.
Who?
10%.
What about his mouth? He don't say shit.
Okay, but yeah. But now you ain't gonna never see too many CMG artists just dealing with him, working with him, none of that. Don't ask me why. That's just how I got to do things. I don't know why I got it doing that. But that's just how he run business, man. So people just gotta, it is what it is.
He said he was wondering why Boogie don't get the push.
But Boogie don't get the push because Gotti don't promote him. The only artist he gonna promote is the artist that making him big money. Like Boogie got an album that's finna drop any day now. I doubt if they promote it.
Yeah, but
If
Boogie
it,
said he a CMG artist.
and I can say I have a CMG brain, but that don't mean a damn thing. But he signed through. I don't know. I don't know why Gotti doing that. Number one, truth be told, y'all, Gotti did not want him over there at CMG. Period. He didn't. The Juke fought for it. That's why Boogie, but Gotti didn't want him over there. And I don't blame him because I wouldn't want no man on my label shaking his ass like a woman. I'm
Now
sorry, man.
Boogie bring a lot of energy to that label.
Yeah, he do, but
I'm gonna tell you something. Boogie made me like that song back in. I ain't even know Finesse did that song. Big Boogie, I like his rendition.
yeah, Boogie's okay. I mean, yeah, he got a. This is my thing with Boogie. He don't need CMG. He got a fan base where he don't need CMG. He can make shitloads of money being independent. You feel me?
What he over there for then?
Oh,
I know Alabama hitter. I know that's the reason why 10% won. They was gonna try to funnel the money for straight drop them lawyers through 10%, but people was on top of that.
yeah.
They really was dumb.
Shout out to Gotti, man.
Jay Dropper says probably because he wanted 30 and Pooh and they was beefing with Boogie at one time.
Well, yeah, Pooh Shiesty and Boogie don't like each other at all.
Why not?
They call Shiesty and them don't like, man, they don't like the fact that you're a grown ass man right here shaking your ass like a woman.
He don't be shaking his ass like a woman. All he do is fall back. James Brown used to do it. What's wrong with him doing it?
Man, James Brown want all of the flow popping like no goddamn woman.
James Brown was doing the damn split.
That's yeah. Yeah, James Brown wasn't popping in ass like a damn woman and shit. Yeah, because Boo Dirty and Shiesty used to jive Boogie a lot, but Boogie didn't want no beef with him. But Pooh Shiesty can't stand that nigga. Yeah. Is he CMG? Here is the catch, Steven. Yeah, he's CMG, but he ain't rocking no CMG chains and none of that. A lot of this shit is because, like, a lot of this shit is weird to me too, Steven. Yeah, he's supposed to be a CMG. Well, he signed, he got his paperwork through CMG, but he ain't rocking no CMG chain. He ain't doing none of that that you see other artists like do from CMG, but A lot of it is weird and don't make no sense. It's just a lot of things weird, Steven, that ain't making no sense, but it all gonna come to the light and it get close to Quest trial.
I said he managed by Brian Williams. So who took over Juke accounts? Brandon?
Probably. Ain't no telling.
Because Black Youngster say he's up on the B Mills management now.
Yeah, Black Youngster. For that 2 time over there up on the state management, I don't know who Bag didn't have no management. Last time I checked, he said he wasn't managed by nobody, which is dumb, but okay. But yeah, be a Black Youngster and for that 2 time it's managed by B Mill. Yeah.
Well, how he getting booked for shows and stuff if he ain't managed by nobody?
Who?
Moneybag.
That was a while ago. He said he wasn't mad. He might be managed now. I mean, you can never really trust nothing that come out of Moneybag mouth. You never trust nobody to walk around looking like Roseanne in the goddamn face. Man. If y'all don't listen to non-cypress TV said, don't trust nobody to walk around looking like Roseanne Barr, goddamn, and all the shit in the face.
Oh my God, Cypress, why Roseanne Barr? Moneybag looking like Roseanne Barr.
Yeah, all the shit in his face and Ari, big damn fool, and making him thinking it look good. He's like a goddamn fool.
Lord have mercy. Mm, mm, mm.
And yeah, YTB fat, we on your country ass too.
What Fat do?
He on Bag shit list. Bag told him stay over there. We see you true colors. Stay over there.
Stay over where?
Cause you know he did that. He was in the studio for 30. Bag don't want nothing to do with it.
So now Bag think he can control who the boy deal with?
Well, he signed to him, so he
Yeah,
easily
but he ain't
blackball.
on his damn daddy. He ain't his slave master.
Yeah. Well, contract says he got him by the ball because he got him on contract.
Well, that's why we've been seeing a lot from Fat. Moneybag don't want to push Fat anyway because Fat was doing better than him. Moneybag is an artist. He don't want nobody to do better than him.
Well, that's why it's not good to sign the artist, people.
And Finesse had to be the damnedest fool that ever walked. Because when Finesse got out, he was surpassing Moneybag, yo. He was so money thirsty, he let Moneybag sign him. Why would you ever sign your opposition, sign up under your opposition, and he ain't been right since?
No, listen, this what happened. Finesse was already signed. He was already on paperwork with Brig Gang. But when he went to jail, he came out, he was broke. Junior and them gave him the money, so they was managing him. But he was still legally under contract with Brig Gang, so he had to fulfill that contract. And Junior and them way got him after he dropped back in, all that did good numbers. So Junior and them took him over to Atlantic to get the distribution deal, which means he get the distribution deal, but by him still being under contract with Bread Gang, the Bag gonna get a piece of that, Mob Ties gonna get a piece of that, and Finesse gonna get the crumbs up for it. But Bag pretty much got rid of they dissolved the whole company and got rid of the contract and he didn't want to deal with Finesse.
He knew he didn't want to deal with finesse anyways. He just wanted to put a sizzle. He wanted to fizzle out his sizzle. He wanted to make he did what he wanted to do. Finesse helped to take his career down, being a damn fool, but they really did a number on him.
And he trying to come back now, but his music just ain't hitting at this.
Dolph that should have taken the opportunity to maximize his time because people, they not they moved on as of right now. People might go back to it, but they kind of moved on. He ain't put out no back ends and stuff like that. People was feeling that.
Yeah, but the buzz is pretty much gone now because like Baglin got all the money out for you and got you out the way.
and
And now you over here with B Mills manager.
ain't
Ain't
nothing happened
ain't nothing happening, and then you still down here.
because
And,
B Mills looking over his shoulder. Shit.
and then you still down here running around with Junior and them, and they pimping you left and right. And you gotta pay that mob tax, and they gonna tell you, guess what? Houston ain't big enough for the both of us, so when you leave it. So then you gotta pay that mob tax.
Hmm. Lord have mercy. Mm. I wonder why ain't nobody that's managed up on B Mims doing nothing. He must be stressed out about something too.
I don't know. Who was Glorilla manager? It be me managing Glow. It'll be me the managing Glow. Hell, they don't need nobody else to do nothing. And that's for Glow killing it.
I don't know. But I mean, he can't just be if he glow manager and the rest of them signed to him. He got to manage them too. James Scott says when you sign, you do not own now master or publishment right. Only money yours, show money. They getting some of the show money now.
Yeah, yeah, gotta get a piece of
Gotta
anyway.
gets a lot of Glorilla show money. That's what people in Memphis was mad about. The rumor was that with Glorilla, when he first signed her, he got the first 40,000 of her show money. The first
Yeah.
40,000 went to him, so she had to charge more than 40 to even get some money for walkthroughs and shows and stuff. He done
Just,
put more money in her. I'm sure he getting more than that now.
she used to have, yeah. She had a show for like out there in Cali for like I don't know if it was a show or walkthrough for like 30K or something like that. But Gotti took all of that. She was mad. She was like, she basically did the shit for free because all the money went to Gotti.
Mm-hmm. So he got her in a bad contract. I'm sure that since he has put more money in her, and which is probably her money, that it has gone up. Okay, Mark Ward is Glow's manager. Who was that?
I don't know. Sound like a white dude. Don't sound like no brother. Say that much. Well, if this is a white guy, that might be what she need. Cause she had a nigga manager. He'll be starstruck, Rob Baby, goddamn. Yeah. Shout out to Globe, man. Putting on for no minutes, even though I really don't think a woman should be rapping. And it's my personal opinion, ladies. I don't think women need to be rapping.
Why not, Cypress? You're a chauvinist.
Well, no, I feel like a woman rolling out the way or in the kitchen, not to be rapping, exploiting yourself.
Mm, mm.
I don't know. It's just
What
me.
is a man's role?
I mean, take care of the household, take care of the woman, and provide for the guy. I just don't feel like women should be rapping.
Mm. I tell you, I think I've heard of Mark Ward though. He's one. He's a bigger manager.
Yeah, I don't feel like when like me and my partner them be arguing about this. I'm
Seem
like,
like
man,
youngster and seem like youngster and but finesse probably should have just stayed on over there with mob ties. Ain't I mean Mims ain't did a damn thing for him.
but it don't matter. They gonna rob him anyway. He in Texas. They gotta pay them taxes. And they don't get in the wash, they gonna get in the red, boy. Them princes are cold. And them princes is cold son of bitch, boy.
I don't know. It seemed like to me they didn't come when that situation happened with Takeoff. They calmed down a lot.
But they know ain't nothing gonna come. Listen, unless the feds come, you know ain't nothing gonna come with it because y'all got everybody in H Town and in your back pocket. Had it would have been Atlanta somewhere, Fannie Willis would have had all the black ass niggas in the courtroom.
It said rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. Yeah, rest in peace to Gangsta Boo.
Mm, mm, mm.
Shout out to Gangsta Boo. Why you be hating on Gangsta Boo? Since for real, that's crazy. Gotta read that contract with the lawyer, then pay another lawyer to confirm it. I'm telling you, you don't ever use the lawyers of the and trust the lawyers of the record company that wrote up the contract.
I know what we at, truly. Wow, like I don't know. Nobody really liked the gangster move. Nobody but Paul.
Everybody love Gangsta Boo.
Well, okay, yeah, the losing the fans that didn't know no better, but outside of DJ Paul, then nobody really care about gangster move like
Yes, they
that.
did. So, Cypher, why you don't like Gangsta Boo?
I can't stand that motherfucker.
Why? Did
Cause
you know her personally?
we had the argument, and I just don't like her.
What kind of argument y'all had?
Cause it was just about some stuff. 'Cause really, I was really trying to hardly fly about something. And she just talking. I can't stand her. Like, okay, I guess she did. She want me to say that. Yeah, oh yeah, but I don't like her.
Rest in peace to the Gangsta Boo. What them dollars at? What them dollars at? I mean, shoot, Gangsta Boo was national. Shout out to her. She did a thing.
Yeah, she was national, and that made Paul rich, and she was broke.
Well,
Shout out,
she was a young girl. She didn't know. She didn't
shout
know.
out, shout out to Paul for winning all the way around. But salute to Paul. Paul pimped them all. Salute to Paul.
I was surprised that Paul did Ricky
Are
like
you surprised?
yeah, Rick and Paul were related. They grew up together in the same.
Them are some bitch you gotta do you the worst, the ones you related to.
That's exactly what it was. Chat Town Finest. He was mad about it. She gave Paul a chance and not you, Cypress.
I wouldn't have her. I don't like dope heads.
But you like Paul though.
Well, Paul ain't no woman. Yeah, I mean, I respect Paul for what Paul have brought to the game. Yeah, Paul. Everybody know Paul was getting high. They all were getting high.
Do you like Chat?
I love Chad. I ain't
Well,
see
then
Chad
she a
enough.
rapper, and she's still rapping to this day. So you
Well,
just have a personal
Chad,
dislike against the boo.
Chad don't talk so much like Boo. Boo will make you hate her. Like real talk. Boo, especially when she high, Boo will make you hate her.
Well, you said she was high, so Cypress, I think it's something else.
No, I just don't like. I just don't like guys. But I mean, salute to y'all that like her. I don't. I get it. I shouldn't say that because the woman ain't here no more. Yeah, okay, I get it. Hey, man, that's just somebody I never like to ever be fond of ever. Cause number one, she talk too damn much.
Oh Lord. Well, she was a rapper. She was supposed to talk.
She was a dope fiend.
They tells me that Paul was too. You mad at him?
Well, no, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at Paul for winning. I just don't like her.
Mm. So that's low down. You don't like her because you claim y'all had words.
Yeah. And I wasn't even, especially when I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to somebody else.
Well, you said when she was high.
Well, they all be high.
Well, Cypress, she probably don't even remember. She probably didn't even remember that.
Well, it's probably dead, but I ain't forget. So there it is. Nobody liked her. Not Lord, not Cool, not Juice.
Well, they might not like her because of Paul playing both sides.
Well, yeah, well, Paul always did that. You know I know. You know that's how me like a book.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, Paul played both sides. That's why Coop and Crusher never really got along like that. Cause Paul played both sides.
Well, as long as Paul could play both sides, he could keep Juicy focus on something else and take the focus off of the fact that he was screwing him out of both pants legs.
Mac name may salute to you. Yeah, man, we just gotta keep it fair. Chocolate said, don't do it. Don't do it, Cyber. I can't hear it. Yeah, man, guys, the booze. I don't know, man, but I get it. I ain't gonna go too hard because I know she ain't here no more. And y'all gonna feel her, but I never liked the woman ever.
Shout out to Gangster Boo.
Shout out to Gangster Black,
One
the
of the
real
best,
guy.
one
Shout
of the
out,
best rappers, and she come from out of Memphis. You know we gotta pay homage.
yeah, Cone come straight from South Memphis. You right. Shout out to Gangster Black though.
Yeah, shout out to Gangster Black. Gangster Black did his thing.
Yes,
Nobody,
Lord.
he's nobody.
That song was so trash.
It was so what?
That song was trash.
That song wasn't no trash.
I
Nobody
didn't.
needs nobody. All
I
I
ain't
need
like the
is
song.
me and my dogs. So F all of y'all.
I hated that song. That song was so trash. Shout out to GB though. Shout out to GB. The mayor.
Now, Cypress, I gotta tell you what somebody said in the comments one day. They said they was from North Memphis, and they said they be listening to you and how you be talking about all the rappers. You know, most of the rappers come from out of South Memphis. They said the way you be talking about the rappers, you make North Memphis seem like make the whole North Memphis seem like they some haters. You
Like,
supposed to be a representation. Now that's what somebody said. Now,
well, they had to be from South Memphis to say that.
they was from
He
North
said,
Memphis.
the Jay Dropper said, "Do y'all think Big Homie stopped doing YouTube because he knew the Rico was coming?" No.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Now, North Memphis ain't the one really hit no shit either, man. We had Pretty Tony and motherfuckers like that. But I mean, it couldn't get no worse. But shout out to PT though. Shout out to Pretty Tony, man. Mr. Gidbug. Shout out to Pretty Tony. J Boss, salute to you. What it do? Nah, I like on that moving on there, one of my favorite songs on that Johnny's. Oh, Rights and Buck. That's one of my favorite just on the because that just, I don't know, that just it just hit for some reason.
What hit?
That song Rights and Buck is on the end of moving on, Flag After Black. That song just hit for some reason. Like you gotta be the you got
For some reason you be hating on Courtney. A Gangsta Black did that. What was that song? Wait a minute. Y'all got Courtney messed up. Courtney put South Memphis on. He made everybody want to come up to South Parkway.
And that about 5 you were gonna go to South Parkway. Shout out to GB, man. You know what? I like the GB album a lot. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't want us to sell out to the industry. That's all.
Who, Courtney?
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Well, oh, he on Wicked. Wait a minute.
Shout out to Wicked, man.
Shout out to Wicked.
Boy, Wicked had me laughing. His mama was on his ass in the video he put.
What you think, nigga? True motherfucking South Memphis. Wow.
Cool.
SOUTH Parkway. Don't play damn day. Get your shit straight. Test us, then we test you too. Shit. All us, all y'all too. It's on shit. SOUTH Parkway. Don't play damn day. Get your shit straight. Test us, then we test you too. Shit. All us, all y'all too. It's on shit. Shooting bitches and cars and talking shit. O is for overlook when I pause in another clear. U is for underground when I'm in fucking town. The T is for taking over cause you shouldn't have been around. H is for hood rat that's hanging in SPV. A P is for pussy hole that I got so easily. And A is a laughter bound. All aboard on the plane. Hard for wrecking shit cause you know I'm insane. K is for killing bitches who constantly acting hard. Cause you should never fuck with me cause I'm down with South Park. SOUTH Parkway. Don't play damn day. Get your shit straight. Test us, then we test you too.
You know, I had to play that when I used to hang out on South Parkway. Okay, I used to be up there. I used to be up there with Courtney now. Courtney was on. As a matter of fact, Courtney lived on South Parkway and Taylor. I used to be up there on South Parkway and Taylor with them.
Yeah. Cause they had the little rap group, the Taylor Boy too. Back in the day.
He said, I ain't heard this song in so long.
Yeah, dude, I ain't gonna lie, dude was hard, but he just didn't want to sell out to the industry, but that's what I
It's a good thing he
respect.
didn't sell out to the industry.
Fly didn't either, and that's what I respect about them guys, even though, that was a smart guy.
Fly signed with somebody then.
Uh, no, only people I know he had signed, him and Black was signed with Super Sig, but Super Sig, going to jail. Super Sig was down there in Mississippi.
Mm.
Yeah. Super Sig, the feds here them indicting them. They were from
Taylor
Tupelo,
May.
Mississippi.
My cousin lived on Bullington. And Bullington was right there.
That's right on the street.
It connected right there with Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to really be over my cousin them house. And then through my cousin, I met them.
Yeah.
You was on Bullington with Cat Eye Rico? Oh my God. Remember Cat Eye Rico? I don't know if Dada was his uncle. Remember Dada did all that time in jail? I think he out now. I think he just got out last year. He was in jail for like 25 years.
Hey.
He went to jail when he was 16 for killing.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Yeah.
Yep, they sure called him Cat Eye Rico. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I know that Tunica or Tupelo, Mississippi. I know one on Super Signal was down there. Yeah. But he saw but Fly sold his catalog with it.
Fly
Got
sold his catalog?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so he ain't making no money off his stuff.
No. No.
Mm-mm-mm.
That shit over 30 years old ain't gonna make no money now. Not that type of money that he probably would have made back 20 years ago, man. No.
Rico had a strip club in Tunica? I didn't know that. I tell you.
Shout out to Memphis.
They said Rico used to steal cars and stutter. I didn't know that.
Mm.
Lord have mercy. He says Helena and Mariana used to go over there every weekend. Helena has
Memphis.
a pretty good piece up there. That's in Arkansas.
Yeah. Yeah, Mariana's cool.
Mm.
I like the John Burrow cool. I like John Burrow.
It's too dark over in Arkansas for me.
Yeah. I love it.
They begging folks to move to Arkansas. They're giving them discounts on houses and houses and giving them jobs, paying good. They should move out there.
I don't never want to go back to Arkansas, man.
You live in Arkansas too?
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing over there?
I was young nigga, young little guy, the young nigga fuck with all them country old motherfuckers I was fucking with. Young nigga. You know. Young nigga from Memphis, you know.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
It ain't no lights over there. Mm-mm.
No, it's dry. It's
And no
dry.
sidewalks.
I love it. That's how it is in Panama City. It's her spot. It ain't no sidewalk. And the city ain't gonna pay for no sidewalk neither.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I love about Arkansas?
What?
Pretty dark at night.
Mm-hmm. I can't live like that.
I love it.
Can't see. Mm-mm.
I ain't trying to see no way. Yeah. I don't want to know what's going on. I need to know what's going on. I'm cool.
They ain't putting no money into that state. They wrong.
You know they ain't. That's how you.
Yeah, they wrong. They ain't putting no money in that state.
Yeah, they ain't got to put no money. That's how you keep the Negro. That's how you keep the Negroes out.
Yeah, but it's still too antiquated. They ain't even got no damn light. I'm gonna tell you something. A couple years ago, a guy hired me to go over there.
What part?
Locate somebody. It was I can't think of it. It was right outside of Wynn.
Sunset?
Huh?
Was it Sunset?
I believe it was.
Cause Sunset is right at the near railroad track. Wynn and Sunset just split by a damn railroad track.
We got back there. I took somebody. I took a at the time another investigator with me. He was heavy set. I didn't even know. I had not seen a rock road since I was a little girl. It was just boom, 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 boom. I said, you know what? I'm thinking about abandoning this shit because as we started, it was just a trailer way. It was the only trailer back there. I said, these white folks, if they might hang us. I mean, I was like, dog, it's gonna tear my truck up. We just boom, 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 boom. Number of rocks.
Yeah.
That's how the roads was.
Yeah.
So I told the other investigator, I said, tell you what, I'm gonna sit here I'm gonna stand here by the truck. You take your weapon, you gonna knock on the door. I'm gonna stand back here by the mailbox. He went up there on the porch. Oh my God! I said, you can hear the porch. It was started cracking. I said, jump, because if you fall through that motherfucker, I can't get you. It ain't nothing I can do for you. He had to jump off the porch because it was about to cave in. He's standing there. Oh my! I said, jump off, because it was about to. That's how the houses was. The porch was about to fall in when he stepped up there on the porch.
Then they still like that. I ain't gonna put no money to that. And you know what? They comfortable with it. Like they keep all the unwanted Negroes out. So they know what they doing.
Yeah, I guess all they do is be back there partying, getting drunk and drinking.
Yeah. But
had cats and stuff walking, living in the trailers with them. But
yeah, that's about it. You go up the mile tree, they don't do nothing but party out there.
Yeah, that's because they got all that land out there. Ain't nothing out there with snakes.
Yeah, they don't do nothing but party and drinking, hang out.
And burn crosses and commit animal cruelty too.
I don't know about no niggas burning crosses out there. But yeah, the white folk be doing it.
Look, James Scott says he showed did, but he was a money getting beast though. I got sold that white Chevy he had with the big rims back in the day. Who they talking about? Studying to my Rico? Cypress, I've been in Tennessee my whole life. I got to get out for a minute, man. Rico get money. I heard he was a pimp.
Y'all like talking about Rico for show is because Rico for show just passed away.
Mm.
Yeah, Rico for show was a pimp. That's what y'all talking about.
I never knew him. I didn't, but hey, I had not been around Rico them since I was a or teenagers.
If
So
y'all talking about Rico for sure, he was a pimp. Like, yeah, dude really like that.
right, they really don't like people from Arkansas to migrate.
Somebody,
I don't think Arkansasans is that what you call them, Arkansas or whatever you call them. I don't really think that they don't really like the Memphians.
no. Some of them do, some of them they don't like a lot of. Like when I went to Arkansas, I would love that person. You know, I came on some Memphis shit,
Mhm.
and I come on, man, yeah, I'm on Memphis shit. So they eating this shit.
Mm. And you wouldn't think that their accent would be that much different than now. And then Arkansas is actually going back north. You wouldn't think they would be so country either, but they kind of are. You would think their accent would be a lot similar to ours, but their accent is a lot closer. It's more similar to the Mississippians.
Yeah.
See, I know a Mississippian, even though Memphis and Mississippi is close. Mississippians, their tongues is a little bit more lazier than ours.
But shout out to Mississippi, even though I had some bad.
Shout out to the SIP. I love Mississippi so much.
Even though I had some bad experiences, but shout out to Mississippi.
You done live down there too?
Nah, my mom and them down there, but I ain't fuck with some chicks out there.
Lord Jesus.
Shit, they're women, huh?
Hey, Junebug.
No. But I think Florida got some of the best women.
Why you say that?
From what I expect, like from my experience, Florida got some of the best women to be.
Why they the best though?
Cause I guess they understand and they're a little bit more easy to deal with.
Mm. J. Dropper says more Texas influence in Arkansas than Mississippi. When you start getting further north, or maybe around Little Rock, because Little Rock is only 3 hours from Dallas.
Right. Well, shout out to Texas though. They got some good women out here in Texas. Yeah, decent one. Yeah,
What's wrong with the women in Texas?
Some of them are decent.
And what's wrong with the others?
Well, the ones I know, they pretty much decent, good women. They just need a good man. Hey, we're gonna pray for y'all to get y'all a good man. And we're gonna talk to Tara, okay? We're gonna do that for you. We're gonna do that for you. That's from the house.
Well, Cypress, why don't you step up and be a good man to one woman?
A man, that shit like telling me to cross through with my eyes closed. I don't know though, Tara. You know,
I think you're afraid.
no, I ain't gonna say I'm afraid. I'm saying stupid. But you know what? I think one of these country women gonna get me in a chokehold, Tim. I'ma say it, right? I'ma confess it right here on the show tonight, Tim. I think one of them country women gonna put me in a chokehold, Tim. I ain't gonna be able to get up there.
She said, where are you from, Jonathan? One of those Texas women about to put you on a chokehold, Cypress?
No. I don't know. I don't know what God got herself up to. I don't know. I ain't gonna say anything. I'm say I don't know. I don't know. I can't say. We shall see. I don't know what God got planned for me. I don't want. I don't know. I think I might end up settling down one day. I talk a lot of shit, but I might settle down one day. I might settle down one day.
Well, you need to be trying to thinking about doing that now. You ain't getting no younger.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I don't know. We gotta see. If it God plan, He gonna put them right where they need to be. Now they gotta. They gotta. I ain't gonna lie now. Y'all gotta be full tough to deal with me.
Cypress, women ain't dealing with cheating no more. I'm just gonna tell you that
I'm
right.
telling you, cause dealing with me, baby, you gonna have your work cut out. This ain't gonna be no. This ain't gonna be no field trip. I'm gonna tell you.
Well,
You gonna have
you
your,
be trying to sit your old ass down because men don't like it when women cheat back.
I don't care if the woman cheat back.
Well,
Nine
one
times
thing
out of
about
10.
women be in it to win it. Because if she started cheating, she probably like the man. You gonna mess around and you gonna lose because she gonna leave you for
Well, she can go. Shit, I hope them throwing her out. I don't give a damn.
him. I don't believe that, Cypress. You gonna be hurt.
No, I ain't gonna be hurt from I'm gonna let her go. See, that's one thing about I don't stay in a relate. I don't do long relationship. I get in there and I get out. That's me. But I wanna change.
Wait a minute, James Scott. No, that's not true. I'm a Memphis woman. That's totally disrespectful. No,
What is
Memphis
that?
women are not burnout and done. You've dealt with burnout and done women.
Damn, man, why you say that about Memphis?
Yeah, why would you say that? That's totally disrespectful. So what has happened is you've dealt with burnout and done women. You need to rethink or regroup as it relates to the women that you deal with.
Who a woman beater? D man, I ain't know woman beater. Who you talking about?
D Mike says that woman beater not cheats.
I don't know. I hope you said bet, but okay. I ain't beat. I ain't beat no women. I know. Mm. I got jumped by a couple of them before. Oh, first day of my lifetime.
You said what now?
I got jumped by two women before my. That was the worst day of my life.
Why you get jumped?
Cause I was in the hood. I be what happened, right? Like I was dating a girl. I was a young dude. She like a senior, but like she, like me, like I have a lot of women around. But like she take everything serious. So like one night I didn't come over her house one night. So the little chick whose house I was over came down the street. She was in the house, but like she had told me to come out so I go holler. So I tell my partner he did not rest so, but I tell him, man, she asked what I'm over here handling this. So I couldn't act like I didn't know her because I didn't want her to come to where I'm at. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was there with her the night before. And so the chick, she come outside, like, trying to see we talking about, she come over to her. Because she was already slick mad at me because I didn't come over her house the night before. And the chick, like, oh, he was at my house the other night, so I was like, he supposed to come to your house. So I'm thinking they had to fight each other. Them folks jump me in the middle of the hood.
They jump you.
Yeah, because I thought they were going to fight each other. Them folks jump me like a fence. In
They
the
did
middle of the hood.
they did you just right.
Told my brand new shirt up I had, tell me I had to go home and I no shirt. I'm talking about. I'm talking about tore all the buttons out there trying to pull hit me.
You didn't need no new shirt. If you doing all that, you didn't need no damn new shirt. They did you just
Cause I'm thinking they gonna fight each other, Tamara. The poor man, the poor jumping like a fish.
they did you just right. They
I
did you
was,
just right.
I was so bad.
These men gonna get enough of playing with these women. You can't be just playing with women.
So I get to argue with my partner, I'm like, man, goddamn, man, he ain't like, nigga, I ain't, man. They said it was one of the worst days of my life. And they told my shoulder, I just got my shirt 2 times. My phone told all the buttons on my shirt.
Well, they
I
did
was,
with Cypress.
I,
They did you just right.
I was more mad about my shirt than anything. I had just got it.
Well, good. That'll teach you not to be playing with women. You can't be playing with these women emotions. You can't be playing with these women emotions.
My life, man. Cause I'm thinking, I'm a young nigga, they older me, so I'm thinking they finna fight each other. I'm like, yeah, I got them in my mind. So I'm like, yeah, oh, shit, it better go down.
They drop and say, how come you didn't run? He said, your feet must have stopped working.
Man, I'm supposed to swing or something, but I didn't even know where, bro. I wasn't even like. This shit happened so fast, man. Like, I was so ready for them to fight each other. I was like, this, man, them folks just started, man, them folks just started swinging, like, and this shit just came out. I
Wait a
wasn't
minute.
even.
Mike says he said, we living in the last days. He says, I went into the store. This dude had a tattoo and it said, I hate showers. Lord, ooh, child. Ooh. Lord have mercy. Cypress, why you didn't run?
Man, I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm just like, man, hold on. And I'm just trying to talk to them because I'm thinking they got to fight each other. So I'm really feeling good, Sarah. You know what I'm saying? I'm already pumped up. I got these two singers and I'm thinking they finna fight. Them folks ain't jumping me like a fence. I don't know what I was thinking about that day. So I was just feeling good in this for me. Man, them folks ain't jumping the
You
nigga
thought
like
you was getting ready to have two sisters taking off each other here, huh?
yeah,
Instead, the Lord moved and they took off yours. Ain't God good?
I was like, man, this some bullshit. I said, man, these women crazy.
They not crazy. That was crazy. Be dealing with you 2 times and them. Lord have mercy.
Well, y'all got me. See, y'all got me want to settle down because I'm married. Y'all know what? I might end up being married to one of these country women, but I gotta. Y'all might know some.
Cypress, you want to be married to a country woman. You just don't know how.
Yeah. She got to be a country woman. Yeah, she got to be a country woman. But that's all I really deal with the country women. Yeah, I don't know why. She gonna be a country woman. Now, I'm talking into existence.
I mean, but Memphis women are country women.
Well, God bless them. We love them, but God bless them. Shit. Yeah, they are.
You hear me, Cypress?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I'm listening.
Memphis women are country women.
I'm listening, but I ain't no damn fool. I'm listening. Yeah, Memphis women. There's some good women out of Memphis though, man.
Cypress,
I
you terrible.
no, not really. It ain't that bad. Shout out to the women of Memphis, man. Look, man, y'all gotta have strong nerves to deal with some women out of Memphis, man. I'm praying for you. I tried it and got jumped like a
Cypress,
fan.
what's so bad about dealing with women out of Memphis?
Well, I had a bad experience, Tara. I got jumped. I got jumped. I'm cool. Give me the country green woman. Give me the country green woman that don't know no better. I'm taking off.
Well, Cypress, I mean, Memphis women do, act up when feel like men trying to play us.
Well, y'all act up anyway. Shit, y'all need a man to do all that. Yeah, y'all be amped up by that shit anyway. Letting the Glow River, Cardi B, and all this. But shout out to all the good Memphis women. They handle their business. Shout out to all the good Memphis women, man. Shout out to all the good Texas women, all the good Arkansas, Kentucky, Florida.
Well, you already said you like Florida, but last time you were saying you like Huntsville.
Well, yeah, Huntsville is one of my favorite places. The whole state of Alabama is one of my favorite places on earth. I get so much love, but I mean, yeah, Huntsville, where it's at.
Mm.
Shout out to Huntsville.
Hitler must be at work.
Maybe I had fun in Alabama time when I was there. I didn't want to even leave. I had so much fun.
James Scott says social media and internet, YouTube got everybody up on game. Nobody no more. Chocolate says, did y'all discuss that girl that shot the girl and the police not charging her? I didn't see that.
What happened there?
That Town Finder says it's like that in every city with women and men. It's according who you choose. Chattown, are you in Chattanooga?
Shout out to Chattanooga, man. Shout out to Memphis. I'm acting a fool when I get to Memphis.
Yeah, what you gonna do? You always talking about you coming to Memphis and you never come.
I'm acting a fool when I get to Memphis.
Okay, Chattown Finder says he's from Chattanooga, but he doesn't live in Chattanooga.
Shout out to Chattanooga, man. Shout out to all the smart women in Chattanooga.
Do they have a lot of crime up there in chat?
Yeah. It just ain't talked about.
Cause see, Chattanooga is up there, not too far from like where Pigeon Forge and all of. Do they have those S curves in Chattanooga? Like I know, I do think a lot of their houses and stuff are back off in the woods and stuff.
Yeah, because it's mainly you in the mountains up there.
Right, it's in the mountains.
Yeah. All in the mountain territory. Yeah, shout out to all the good people in Chattanooga and Knoxville and Murfreesboro, Nashville, Fayetteville, all of that. All. That's one of my favorite places to be.
He said it's crazy in Chattanooga too. I don't know.
PVA.
It's beautiful, like around the Pigeon Forge area, but the way they got S curves and um, it's not like Pigeon Forge because Pigeon Forge they got real steep.
They got the steep curves and
Yeah.
hills.
Mm.
Man,
And they supposed to be flying around them curves. I don't know how they do it.
yeah, 'cause they used to it.
Mm-mm. D Mike says he's from Knoxville.
Shout out to Knoxville, man. Yeah, when I come to Memphis, I'm cutting up. Y'all gonna know when I come to Memphis. 'Cause I'm tagging you in the post, so stay tuned.
Oh,
Yep,
I'm
I
trying to
can't
think.
wait.
I don't think I've ever been to Knoxville. I don't think I've ever been to Knoxville.
We ain't missing shit going to Knoxville. Ain't nothing but a bunch of tobacco chewing people out there in Knoxville. And you ain't missing a damn thing. A bunch of tobacco chewing people out there. Shout out to Knoxville. There's some good people. I'm just playing, but there's some good people out there in Knoxville.
It's
Shout out.
beautiful out there in Pigeon Forge. Yeah, Pigeon Forge is near Knoxville.
I don't like it. I don't like Pigeonford and all that Galabray and stuff.
It was nice. I liked the food was good. They you know I couldn't live there because of the heavy fog. I don't know how the people can see in the fog.
My one of my exes, God rest her soul, she used to love going there. I'm like, man, I ain't gotta come and prep stay at home. Shit.
You only go up in the mountains when you trying to get pregnant.
I want none of that shit going on. I'm hard to sleep.
I was up there last month.
Mm. Well, stay out the mountain, good people. You gonna come back with a goddamn bill you don't want.
James Scott says Memphis women is too rough, ratchet, and messy. Chattown a little better, but they bear. Uh, James Scott, you continuously insulting Memphis women, and you heard me say that I'm a Memphis woman.
James Scott, you been pushing the line, man.
James Scott, you just keep being disrespectful. You keep saying Memphis women. It would be different if you said some Memphis women, but what you're saying is all Memphis women.
Hey, man, these women take that personal, man. Big Pressure said it ain't worth getting married without a prenup.
It sure ain't. Shit. Even if you ain't got nothing. And most people don't, because everybody's struggling. I'm gonna say that right now. Everybody is struggling.
Man, listen. Why can't people just be in a relationship be happy? They gotta always put extra incentive on shit. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's what's going on with James Scott, and he's insistent on being disrespectful, talking about Memphis women, and he know I'm a Memphis woman, and that's the second time I said something to him about it.
Hey, James Scott, please lay off the Memphis women because they take that shit personal, man. They can get on your head for this. And they ain't gonna let you insult them.
Because James Scott, you don't have an idea of how all Memphis women are because you don't know every woman in Memphis. The only thing you could do is speak from the experience of the women that you've grown up around or the women that you've had in your life.
And don't feel bad.
Have in your life.
And don't feel bad, James Scott, because I done had some bad experiences. I got jumped like a fish in the middle of the hood, so I understand. But hey, man, don't do it, bro. These women don't play that in here. They get on your hair, man. All of them. That M Rose and them stay on my head, man. Every time I come in here. Well, shout out to some of the Memphis women.
Shout out to the majority of the Memphis women. Shit, the Memphis women have to be tough because a lot of the Memphis men ain't worth a damn. Not all of them. There are some good ones. Not all of them, because I know a lot of Memphis men be in here. Okay, not y'all. You saw how I had to fix that because these men now they feelings be getting hurt real fast. Chattown Finder says some things going on in Memphis is happening in all our cities now. That's a fact. Absolutely. People say it all the time. Chattown finds that the same thing that's going on in Memphis is going on in their city too, as far as like crime. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like on this, like it happened everywhere, even in Texas. Quiet the search spots, and you going on the side where the majority, a whole lot of people that's down bad. You know where all the crime is. And it is. See, down here is like how Memphis used to be. You feel me? You hear me?
Hmm.
Out here is how Memphis used to be. All the people that fucked up, they put them all around each other. Cold game. That's how Memphis became a pro. Long as everybody was around each other and terrorizing each other, everything was cool. So they started trying to take them out of what they were used to, and that was the problem.
Mm-hmm. You know what I see now? Like I think, like Dr. Willie Harrington felt like if you took people out of the projects that and put them in better situations, that they would appreciate it. Um, I don't know. I'm starting to see that people tend to only appreciate stuff when they earn it.
Yeah.
Because if you living in a Section 8 house and you ain't paid no rent or nothing, there's no
Man,
reason for you to be tearing up a house. You should be grateful.
man, you should be rich.
And rich. Because some of these women get Section 8 for 18 years. Now they get it for longer because they have kids. They be constantly having kids. Hell, by the time their last child get grown, they be 100. Shit. So they done had Section 8 their whole life. They be 100 and ready to croak.
You won't own it. You can't pass it down to your grandkids. You'll never own
They don't want, they don't, I don't think a lot of people, some people don't think that
it.
far.
Cause they done enslaved you for so long,
Mm-hmm.
and when they done with you, they kick you to the curb. So you might well invest in yourself by yourself.
Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately, um, and see, he talked about Memphis women. A lot of Memphis women have been hurt real bad because I never would have thought a day in my life that a lot of these Memphis women are still trusting these men to flip their taxes. And so now what men are saying is that, Memphis women ain't good no more because they, some women are getting smart and they might not want to give, let him live off of her, or she don't want to give him her income tax, let him make an ass out of her to get her income tax. She been letting him do it for 15 years. Now she's starting to smarten up, so now she ain't no good. Um,
Well, I hope they done balled enough and bought enough because Trump ending their ride. Thank you, Lord.
Lynette says, then they raise grandchildren and great grandchildren to keep certificate. Absolutely. That's exactly what happened, Lynette.
Yeah. But thinking you doing something and they enslaving you all the way into your grave. Mentally enslaving you, thinking that you need to survive all the way to your grave. Cold game. I'm glad Trump is pulling the plug on a lot of this shit. A lot of people mad, but I'm glad he pulling the plug on.
And then, James, a lot of Memphis men fumble good women.
Did I farm some good Memphis women?
And look at how Patrick fumbled me.
Uh, Let me see. Did Cypress farm some good Memphis women? No, I got
Testing finds this Tamara, it was around 4 to 6 people who got shot at a high school in Chattanooga during a alumni weekend. I told Cypress about it. I forgot about it else.
Yeah, I forgot about
it. Oh, wow. Junebug, what is you doing? Junebug, are you a troll?
Bye, Junebug. We're going to holler at you. Good night.
Junebug, what is that?
Extra stage left, Junebug. We're going to holler at you. Good night, Junebug. Thanks for coming.
Water demon? What the hell are you talking about?
Bye, Junebug. Nice talking to you, Junebug. We ain't gonna cut you out or we ain't praying for you, Jumbo. We're gonna get you go.
He'll be back with an up on another page. Trust me.
that pack for your ass.
D-Mike says he tapped barefoot with feet on razor blades.
I was gonna ask you was you black, but never mind. I don't even think I want to know, D Mike. Never mind. Yeah. Get y'all some good women, man. Sign them prenup.
Yeah, you know I get tickled. My cousin said that. Talking about anyone that woman I get married to, gonna have to sign a prenup. I said, Lord have mercy. I laughed so hard. I was like, Lord, this little dude right here so delusional. Ain't got a damn pot to piss in. And he's sitting up talking about somebody needs to sign a prenup.
That man, he ain't trying to come up off nothing. Not 50. I don't blame her, man. Look how these women doing all the rich niggas.
How they doing?
Man, the White Howard care just.
And nobody's talking about how Shannon Parks or whatever his name just made that white girl, the little young white girl rich. She just got millions of dollars.
Well, he wasn't gonna never met with nobody black. That's how these niggas do.
He just, I mean, shoot. They said she was doing OnlyFans to pay her tuition. Now she ain't even got to go back to college no more. She'll go on and start a business and everything because a damn backwoods, a cuckabug head, nappy neck, cuckabug head Negro like him, the one that made her rich.
So Shannon Sharp don't like black women. He like black men.
Lord have mercy. I
And
believe
no-
that.
yeah, Shannon Sharp don't like no black women.
And you're right. I think he do just like black men.
Yeah.
Folks try to say we wrong. Folks try to say that we wrong when we talk about old Shannon Sharp liking men's this.
Well, that man been like a man for a long time. They just use the white women to cover it up, man. 'Cause they know ain't no black women going for that bullshit. Now the black woman to be on TMZ exposing all that nigga shit.
Well, I mean, it seems like we white women will too. Shit, look at what just happened. And she took him to the bank. He lost all of his endorsements.
Yeah. Well, that ain't no more than what he need. Type pan wearing some bitch. He turned his back on his own bill. That's what he get.
Lord have mercy.
When Tyler Perry, your gay ass is next.
Tyler Perry feel like he got some people protecting him.
Yeah, until they show him they ain't.
They gonna get Tyler. They working to get him.
Eddie Murphy, you can't kiss on Johnny for long. They gonna get your ass too.
I think him and Johnny broke up years ago.
Yeah, they gonna get it. I think he in a movie or something to come out. So yeah, Eddie, they gonna get your ass. Will you
All
gotta
this
watch
time
it?
we knew Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy going showing up at movies together and stuff. It was something abnormal about
Mhm.
that.
Yeah. When Nicole caught the niggas in the back out, that's why she went foul for divorce. And then she started dating Michael Strahan, and then she went to coach Shannon Sharp. Now I ain't knew Shannon Sharp was gay. Nigga, if Eddie Murphy and wife start talking to you, nigga, you wearing all the motherfucking tight pants, nigga, you is gay.
Eddie
You
Murphy
gay, nigga.
ex-wife was going with Shannon Sharp.
They were talk. He was trying to talk to her. They were hanging out, but she was
Yeah,
going with my.
she's a beard. She's a beard.
Yeah, all these industry niggas is gay.
Why Cat Williams had to sit sideways? Shannon was looking between his legs.
Probably. That nigga say he had to tell Puff no. He had to turn down 50 million 4 times. They had to tell Puff no.
When Puffy get out, I don't think nothing gonna change.
No. Shannon Sharp, they on your ass, Shannon Sharp. Stephen A. Smith, your man, her line having ass his neck.
Mm. You think they're gonna get Stephen Smith?
Stephen A. Smith, nah, he's a sucker for them white folks. They ain't gonna, but eventually they gonna dig something up on the black ass. LeBron, they gonna dig something up on you.
You know what? I ain't been. I've been feeling weird about LeBron ever since he been walking around here wearing purses.
Man, look, any man saying no party like no Diddy party. If you don't look at that nigga sideways, something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
They had the man all in the maid dresses and shit. And these niggas be having fine wives and shit. Like Gabrielle Union, what you see in D Wade? He painted his fingernails and all that. Man, grown men don't do that.
Mm.
And the White Howard is another one. He been with the Skittles crew.
Who?
The White Howard, Young Buck,
Mm-hmm.
Young Buck.
Mm-hmm. Young Buck got caught several times, didn't
Yeah, yeah, Young Buck. Yeah, Young Buck. He loved the Skittles crew.
he?
What Cook Up
All
Boss
you have
them
to
be
do is
on?
just come out.
Oh, that Cook Up Boss them be on his ass out there in Nashville, boy. Shout out to Cook Up, man. That's the homie. He be
All
on
they got to
him.
do is just come out.
Well, you can be who you want to be in the industry, just long as. See, they don't like for them to put it out public because it's hard for them to protect some of them that ain't up there with like the Puff and the Tyler Perrys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard for them to protect you when you ain't up there with the top elite. They'll deal with it long as you sitting on the casting couches in Hollywood and just don't be known with it.
Young Buck said he didn't know that was a man.
And I didn't know that women could swing their goddamn fast. Huh, right. How he didn't know that was a man?
He said he didn't know. The transgender had tricked him.
Uh, so you let 3, 4 transgenders trick you? Eventually, nigga, the trick is gonna be on you. I mean, come on, man. You didn't grab nothing and something didn't feel out normal. You felt like wasn't supposed to be there, my nigga. Like, who you think you fooling?
Mm-mm-mm. I tell you. I mean, I think things would be a lot better if a lot of these people just lived in their truth. Why not just live in your truth?
They'll never get D Wade. Let me Wade. Like, I used to love Mr. D Wade. But you letting your teenage son become a woman, bro,
I've
like who?
always felt like D Wade was getting down low.
Well, Gabrielle around that time that nigga we went loose, man.
Well, she ain't really had no jobs either since then. She ain't had to.
Oh, Wade got all the money.
Mm-hmm. So if you got something on here in the echo.
No, I ain't got nothing. How about that?
Yeah, I'm still getting the echo.
Hold on. Hold on.
He said, Tim, I'd rather them call me a broke boy than go through that. Big Pressure said it's a great time to be married and square. It is. If you find somebody good, stick with them. Hmm. If you find somebody you can grow with and all that, stick with them. Yeah, I'm eating skinny popcorn, so I think that's what that is. People don't really have patience anymore, you know. And so at the first sign of trouble, they want to just, some things have to be broken off. Cypress.
Yo,
Okay. You're not echoing now. Hmm.
yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't see how they do that, man. Like y'all, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Mm-mm.
I think that situation kind of ruined Young Buck's career.
Yeah. Now he could have got away with it if he would have said, "Okay, I got tricked," and left it where it was. Now he wants to come to go meet up with him and have a good time. Cause after the first time, oh, they followed that nigga everywhere he went. He was on headline news everywhere he went. Oh yeah, you want to go meet the trans? Yeah, man, you got. We wait
Can't meet
for it.
one. He can't meet one because the trans community stick together. So if he had been known to be with one, they always gonna stick together. If he went to another one and they expose him, and it looks like to me that's what that is what was going on.
That TMZ was on their hip and everywhere he went, they got cameras on. He going to go. How you, man? You may tell me you ain't grabbed nothing in that field, right? My boy, for Family Matters, I used to mess with him too. He get to messing with you. He get to jumping on the rainbow train. What's his name, y'all? What's the dude's name?
Who?
For Family Matters.
Carl Winslow?
No, the other.
Oh, he married a transgender. Eddie.
Ooh. Yeah, Eddie married a transgender?
Yeah, he married that transgender.
Eddie, bro.
But Eddie was married to Superhead, so he'll do anything. Remember, he
Shout out,
married Superhead and had a baby with her.
yeah, shout out to Superhead.
You act like you like Superhead or something.
Nah, I just heard stories about what Eddie was married. I ain't know he married no transgender. Did he know it was a transgender?
Yeah, yeah, he knew. He did a story talking about he does not consider her a man.
The other dude from what dude name from New York on the cover. He said he liked the trans. What's his name? The one from New York on the cover.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? Saying he played in Cool Runnings too, but he was on New York on the cover though. The detective. What's his name? I can't think of brother name, but yeah, he loved trans. He said it.
He like
But
a oh.
but Carl Winslow always been gay.
Yeah, he was always gay. He was openly gay.
He was. So everybody knew. So everybody knew he was openly gay.
Yeah, everybody knew Carl Winslow was gay.
Mm.
He said he never had a relationship with Puffy. He said that statement was a lie. But of course he would.
You think they lie?
Mm-mm. Out of all the people to think about, why would they? Who even thinks about him? Family Matters ain't came on in 20 years, so why would they just think of him?
They had to see him with her.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, man. Hi, man. Carl Winslow, we always looked at you like a family man, and you seeing your big reroll looking ass up running around with her.
Mm. Well, Puff and Jet, he gets to have plenty of men. He probably don't want those ones.
No, he won't.
He
He
want
won't.
men that he think are straight that he could force into or coerce into doing something.
Yeah. But I think he gonna come home though.
Me too.
Hmm.
That's probably why they making him do that little bit of time
Yeah, he gonna come home.
to let him know it ain't sweet.
You shouldn't have no friends when you come home. You damn sure ain't have no friends when you go
I'm
to
telling
court.
you, they let him know they didn't even like him. And them folks that Puffy know that they didn't like him. Nobody spoke up for him. Then they say Jay Z said, but that was just a rumor that they was never really friends.
Yeah, well, Tony Busby put that out. Well, Tony Busby, he was saying, we wasn't never really friends like that. We ain't know each other. We wasn't friends, but they got them on pictures together at All Star games at different places. And they at the Rock Nation brunch, but you at the Rock Nation brunch, but you ain't cool with the nigga. Stop.
Mm-mm.
My puppy done so much bad stuff to people. I think it's over with anyway. But like, Pub, you shouldn't have no friends when you come home. But let me instigate it a little bit, guys. Here we go. That pup just so happened to come home, and Gene Deal come up missing, y'all. Who do y'all blame?
Well,
And Gene
that'll be obvious.
and Gene Lee, that fine Gene Lee laid behind a Walmart or something, stressed the hell out. Who do you blame, y'all?
Well, he don't need to touch Gene. Gene ain't did nothing. Gene ain't did nothing.
Shout out to Jay Squill. They
They
said,
still
fuck.
wearing hot pink. But Puffy, when Puffy get out, he gonna hurry up and he been behind the wall so long. But he back there. He back there with plenty of men.
Give back the one he want. I think he gonna come home soon though.
He probably gonna let him out his next court date. He thought he was getting ready to get out right then and there. I think they're just teaching them a lesson.
Stay out them white folk way, man. You ain't got no friends in this shit. Oh, come home, do what's right. You ain't got no friend.
He dropped the soap on purpose. Uh-huh.
Stay away
Anyway,
from Ross and Cali and them niggas.
anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to get off of here. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I am sleepy. I'll get back
All
on
right.
tomorrow because I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. So once I cook my Sunday dinner, or I put my Sunday dinner on, I get on tomorrow. Thanks for coming hanging out with me, Sight.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow, y'all.
Okay, y'all. Listen, y'all, I appreciate you all tuning in. I pray that I pray God's blessings over you all and your families as well as me and my family as we sleep tonight. Keep us all safe from harm. No weapon formed against any of us shall prosper. Anything that rises up against us will be condemned. I thank you all for tuning in. May God bless you all. I'll talk with you later.